What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sak, and today I have something special for you guys. So today we're doing a rinseless wash battle, and we have Owner's Pride Eco Wash versus Absolute Rinseless Wash. I've used Absolute a bunch, so let me bring up close to the camera. That's how much I have left. You know, it is a good rinseless wash as well, but we're gonna see which one outperforms the other. In the next one, I'm gonna use Eco Wash versus DIY. So my vehicle is dirty. We're gonna do a walk around, and it's just completely just dirty. I haven't washed it in about 3.5 weeks. So we're gonna do a rinseless wash. It has a bunch of dirt, a bunch of pollen, and you guys will see on the video. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about, in general, Owner's Pride, and let's talk about the rinseless washes to begin with. So Owner's Pride is super concentrated, and I've been using this for a bit, and it's literally 1/2 ounce per 2 gallons or 1 ounce per 4 gallons. And it's super concentrated. Pretty much one whole capful is 1 ounce, so I use 1/2 capful for 2 gallons. Now for the Absolute Rinseless Wash from P&S, it is 1 ounce, 1 to 256, pretty much the standard of 1 ounce per 2 gallons. But you need to use 3 heaping capfuls in order to achieve the 2-gallon dilution ratio. Now, in terms of smell, I love the Eco Wash compared to the Absolute. Absolute just reminds me of suntan lotion. It just smells like, smells like sand. Literally, it just smells like sand. So it reminds me of literally that suntan lotion from Sunboat. So yeah, so that's about it. Now, one of my gripes about Absolute is just how thick it is. It's just super thick. You really got to be gentle. You got to baby it. Apparently, supposedly, you cannot be rough with this. So what I did was I slept with Absolute, or technically it kicked me out of the bed. So it slept on my bed. It had the pillow and everything. I slept on the floor, and I also gave it breakfast. It went out for ice cream. Pretty much I babied it. I didn't even shake it up. I literally cradled it over to the garage, so that way apparently if you shake it up, it's not gonna work. And yeah, and then also this is the only rinseless wash in the world that actually has some rights. When I mean rights, it means I could get arrested if I shake it up for PA abuse. Pretty much it's polymer abuse. So that's not what I want. So we want to make sure this works as best as possible, and that's it. Now in terms of price, this is a lot cheaper than Eco Wash. For the 16 ounce, you get $22. And then for this, for a 32 ounce, is about 20 bucks. So that's all I got, really. I mean, let's go ahead and see how well it is. Like I said, I babied the hell out of Absolute. So this way there is no misconceptions of what I'm using. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna give the dirtiest side to Eco Wash and see which one cleans better, which one feels better under the towel. Everything is pretty much the same. The drying towel is the same. The only thing different is we use the Absolute Rinseless Wash with the Ultra Black Sponge. I opened up a brand new one. And then also for the Eco Wash, I'll be using the DIY Detail Legacy Sponge, because at the moment, that's my favorite sponge. I have small hands. So, you know, it sucks when you eat a Whopper Jr. at Burger King and then people's like, oh, wow, you ordered a Whopper? I'm like, no, this is a Whopper Jr. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. All the products will be down below in the description. I do not have a code for Absolute, but if you guys want any 10% off of any Owner's Pride products, use code EcoWashTheWorld or Eco. I'm gonna just put it right there. It's not my code. I don't get anything for it, but you know, just to give you guys 10% off. And let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get straight to the dilution. So pretty much right behind me in this garden spray, I have Absolute already diluted with distilled water, and I already have the Owner's Pride already diluted Eco Wash with distilled water as well. And now for the buckets, I did use the garden hose. They're pretty much literally filled up to the same at 2.5 gallons. So that way there's no mix up. And to give everything a fair shot, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the DIY Detail Legacy sponge, and I'm gonna put it with the Eco Wash. So this is 2.5 gallons, so pretty much is half an ounce per 2 gallons with Owner's Pride. It is super concentrated, and we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit, like 3/4 of an ounce. So that way, there it is, 3/4 of an ounce. And just put that in there as such, nothing else to it. Smells like berries, like medicine, but for some reason, after it's mixed up inside the rinseless wash, it smells like just berries. It just smells really good. So I enjoy the smell. And that's one thing I like about Eco Wash to begin with. Next, after this one, we're gonna go ahead and open this up, give this a fair shot so nobody says, oh, Absolute doesn't like to be, you know, released in air or moisture before, you know, for too long. So give this a fair shot as well. We're gonna give it this ultra black sponge, brand new. We're gonna stick that in there. And also, we do not shake this up. I literally, you guys saw in the intro, I let it sleep for 8 hours in my bed. I slept on the floor, I gave it breakfast. So, you know, hopefully it works well, because apparently it doesn't like to be shaken up or anything. So, you know, I don't want to get filed for any, you know, PA, you know, go to jail for PA. It pretty much means polymer abuse. So this has 2.5 gallons of water, and it's 3 heaping capfuls, which is equivalent to 1 ounce. So we're gonna put 4 heaping capfuls, so that way it's pretty much, and this is like thick, like just thick like lotion. So that's about it. You don't want to mix it up. You don't want to, you know, be rough with Absolute apparently. So you gently just mix it in with your hands and let it mix in here. This is already warm water, although I used a garden hose. I did have it sitting here in the sun for a while, so the water is warm. And I'm just gently, look how much stuff I'm doing just for Absolute for it to work. You're so kind. So that's about it. We're just gonna let it sit there, and yep. So we're gonna see how well this does with the actual cleaning capability. All right, so what we're gonna do here is just pretty much, I'm gonna pre-spray the right half with Absolute and the left side with Eco Wash. As you can see, the Eco Wash is a lot more dirtier than the Absolute side. And I'm gonna pre-spray it with Rinseless, both, let it dwell for about a minute or two, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off. So let's go ahead, and I'll give it like probably 1 minute tops. I don't wanna make this video too long, so I am spraying it, and I'm doing it close as well, so everybody is, we're all on the same page. So this is half the vehicle, or half the trunk, and let's see how much dirt it's pulling down. And now we're gonna use compared to the Eco Wash side, and I'm just spraying it off. And as you can see, it's already just literally much better, and I'm just as close as the other one. And that's it. Let me get a little bit in the middle so we get a distinct line. All right, there we go. So that's with pre-spraying both. Give it about 30 seconds, and from, as you can see on my left half, this was a lot dirtier to begin with, and the Eco Wash just sprayed it out. And then on this side was the Absolute, and it barely sprayed out anything. And I was a lot closer with the garden sprayer on the right half. And trust me, I've done rinseless washes, and I even used the Eco Wash in that garden spray. I could even put Eco Wash inside a squirt gun and it will still drag down the dirt. So let's go ahead and spray it down. And so what I'll do is spray the Eco Wash side first, because some people probably say, oh, I didn't let Absolute sit enough. So just with the garden hose, Eco Wash, rinse that off. Absolute side, rinse that off. And let's go ahead and get up close. So pretty much it almost looks the same, but on the bottom here, you see there's still a lot more dirt in general of the Absolute compared to the Eco Wash side. So see, like all this is dirt over here. There is some, but it's not as prominent as the Absolute. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to pre-rinse the actual hood. This left half will be Absolute, and the right half will be the driver's side will be Eco Wash, just to keep everything consistent. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-spray Absolute first on the hood. Let's see how much of this pollen, dirt, grime, and gunk. And my car is coated, so let's see if this works. So this is one half of the vehicle with Absolute, letting it dwell. And then the next one is Eco Wash. And we're just gonna spray this up, and it's already eating away. And Eco Wash is a surfactant-based rinseless wash, if I am correct. And let's take a look on, I'll bring you guys in. And then we're just gonna go ahead and do the contact. But this is the left half of Absolute, and then this is the right side of Eco Wash. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Here it looks a lot cleaner, and it's still encapsulating all the dirt, but the left half is just still super dirty. But let's go ahead, let's do, you know, the pre-spray. We let it sit, and now we're gonna go ahead and do the contact. So what I'm gonna do, just to be fair, is I'm gonna go ahead and do the Eco Wash so Absolute has time. Practically, you guys already know where I'm going with this. So I'm using the Eco Wash, and I'm gonna use the black side. So, and I'm gonna go no pressure, just straight lines. I'm just gonna clean away. Now I'm dunking inside my bucket, and that's it. Now I'm gonna grab my rinseless or Absolute side. It's been sitting here for a while, fresh, new. And in terms of slickness, I like the Eco Wash a little bit better. It's a lot more, I don't know, it feels like it glides more. But yeah, so that's it. They both cleaned well at this point. I'm gonna dunk this in. Now let me grab 2 drying towels that I have set over here. We're using the same DIY Detail drying towel. And that one's gonna be Absolute, and this one's gonna be for Eco Wash. And literally just dragging the towel across, just like that. And that's about it. Pretty much no pressure. This will be the second one as well. This unfolded itself. And let's go ahead. They both feel the same under the towel. You know, there's still some lubrication, but it's not, you know, it's a lot better if you use a drying aid. Even though the rinseless wash is its own drying aid, but you know, we're so used to using a drying aid in general. So let's come up close. Let's see the difference. If you guys can see what I see. It's clean. The right side, it looks, they both have the same type of dirt and grime in a way. Let me bring you guys in closer. The right side looks a lot cleaner than the left side. As you can see here, there's still or a lot more dirt spots and stuff compared to the right side. And this isn't dirt, this is rock chips. This is just the last test, and we're just gonna do it on this door panel. So I'm gonna spray the Eco Wash on this front bottom half. And this is the dirtiest part of the vehicle. And now I'm gonna spray Absolute. And that's about it. I'm not gonna drag this out too long. Let's just go ahead and grab Eco Wash first. No pressure. I'm using the red side this time just so we could see the dirt. And I'm just gonna dunk it right back into the rinseless wash bucket. So this is all the dirt. I'm still holding it here. Let me just grab the rinseless wash bucket. And I'm just going to dunk it in, lift it right up right away. And look at that, practically clean. So it just got rid of all that dirt that was pulled out. Probably Absolute uses the black sponge because they don't want to show all that dirt, but we're gonna grab some pollen. So let's go ahead and get the Rinseless Absolute. And here it does feel slicker, the Absolute. So as you can see, you can't tell the dirt, but it's definitely clean. Dunk it out. And it comes out clean. So they both do a good job in terms, I guess, of cleaning, but in terms of initial emulsification, Eco Wash outperforms it for sure. In terms of slickness, it's about the same. I just felt a little more slickness on this left panel just now on the vertical, but in terms of the actual horizontal surfaces, it felt the same. So let me just finish washing this vehicle and I will give you guys my final thoughts. Let's go ahead and do the verdict. So pretty much which one would I choose and which one I like more is Owner's Pride Eco Wash. Why? The dilution ratio. Again, look how much I have. It's just insane on how much I still have of this. So it's 1 ounce per 4 gallons, so pretty much half an ounce per 2 gallons. This is 1 ounce per 2 gallons, so you'll probably be running out a lot quicker of this than this 16 ounce Owner's Pride. Also, the other thing that I enjoy a lot the most is pretty much just on how well the Eco Wash just blew all that dirt and grime out to the bottom. I like surfactant-based washes. Rinseless wash is a lot better. Mckees37 N914 makes a great one. DIY Detail. But, you know, in terms of this battle, this outperformed the Absolute Rinseless Wash by a mile. The only thing that I would say that Absolute Rinseless Wash has is probably a tad bit more slickness, but that defeats the purpose, right? You really want to encapsulate the dirt, and when you pre-spray, you really want to push all that dirt all the way off, as much dirt as possible with the pre-spray method, which the Eco Wash dragged everything down, and you guys saw on the dirtiest part of the vehicle on how well it literally cleaned the surface. Now, in terms of drying, the slickness was pretty much the same under the towel. We used 2 of the same towels, the DIY Detail drying blanket. So this way, everything was fair. And in terms of mixing, I like the Eco Wash. So the Eco Wash just has so much more pros and usability or user-friendliness compared to the Absolute Rinseless Wash. I don't like how chunky this is. I don't like how they say you can't shake it up or else it's not gonna work anymore. And also it just leaves that cloudy film. And the Eco Wash smells better. It's just overall, to me, I just enjoyed a lot more the Owner's Pride Eco Wash than the actual Absolute Rinseless Wash. Just let me know what you guys think in the video. Leave a comment down below in the description. Let me know which one you guys felt did a better job. But overall, the car still came out great. I still washed one half and the other half, and that's about it. So yeah, so I will see you guys on the next one. And yeah, so that's about it. Peace.